A lot of the other teams are going to know how to handle England now.
I buy into it as much as like England winning 4-2 against Croatia is like a new dawn. It's just not.
The message is don't get carried away.
But it's all right, because in the drinks break, you've got Emma Hayes in the kitchen.
Yeah, Emma Hayes in the kitchen.
Great. I even liked it when she drew a cock on the board as well. That was fantastic. He should be in for the Puskas Award of corners.
Puskas corner. If he turns as quick as Rice turns, that's it, he's done. Biscuit leg. Yeah, what? Ronaldo up against Kusanov? No, give me a break.
He needs to quit.
Because we'll be on here next week and he's going to score a hat-trick and make us look like knobs. Brazil looked a bit flat as well. Well, if they want someone to miss a penalty, we know who that is.
Just nonsense from two idiots.
Yeah, it is just nonsense from two idiots. Yeah, it's our opinion, and that's it.
Were England lucky to win? Because that felt to me like the scoreline is kind of covering over a lot that didn't look great in my eyes. I don't know what you think.
Yeah, I think there was plenty of covering up going on, mainly from Lee Dixon, but we'll move on to him. If you take the goals before the half time, was it where they were 2-2? Was it 2-2 before half time?
2-2 at half time. Yeah,
and England's came from a penalty and a corner.
And let's be honest, a scrappy penalty as well at best, like the retake and everything. I felt first half in particular. I know there was a spell at the second half where it changed, but first half in particular, it felt like watching Arsenal play in the Premier League last year, where it was just hanging out for set pieces.
Yeah, and I think that comes from having a very core Arsenal setup and team.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rice being in the middle of that pitch, then orchestrating.
And being literally orchestrating, being the centrepiece, being the winner of the Ballon corner.
The Ballon d'Or, yeah. Yeah.
And then there was, I will give them credit, there was a spell in the second half of about 10 minutes straight after half time before the Gatorade drinks break. Where they looked good, where they looked like they were very direct and threatening. But in that moment, it looked like Croatia had crumbled as well.
Yeah, it looked like Croatia weren't ready for it. It looked like they weren't even expecting it. Like anybody at home wasn't expecting that from England either. So
no. And they didn't score in that period, but that long first 45 minutes felt long. It felt very long. It felt like it was just hanging out for set pieces. Didn't really look like they had much in the way of like a clear idea of how to break Croatia down.
No, they didn't. And Croatia's backline is quite good, especially with Vardiol in there. Yeah, they struggled, but I'd say that Croatia struggled as well. I think they were kind of evening each other out. The difference maker is determination. Croatia just dropped off a little bit, whereas England, they had that little push.
Before we get on to like the two goals that they did score at in the second half, that kind of changed it. That kind of counter-attacking. They let in two goals in open play, basically, that made them look vulnerable.
Yeah.
That was the bit that I started getting really concerned at. In the first half in particular, all they had to offer was set pieces, really.
Yeah. And
they let in two goals, and good goals, but like they did concede two goals from open play.
Yeah, they did.
And that makes them, I don't know if it's how they're set up or what, but it makes them look vulnerable in my eyes against the better teams.
Yeah, I think obviously having Croatia as their first team in a World Cup, a lot of the other teams are going to know how to handle England now.
Yeah.
And a lot of other teams are going to be on the lookout for those corners, those specific type of corners. And the way that England played, obviously Pickford isn't a goalkeeper that usually plays out from the back. For England, he's been doing that. He's been doing it quite well as well. But I think with a little bit of pressure.
Yeah. Well, that was the thing, wasn't it? Like, I'm texting you always through the game. I personally hate watching teams play out from the back.
Yeah.
Especially if they're not very confident on the ball. Or confident under a high press. Like Croatia were real high pressing them, like real intensity.
Yeah.
And every time I'm sat there feeling nervous
Yeah.
because they don't look very confident
Yeah.
under that pressure.
Yeah, but I think that's the reason why Tuchel's picked the players he's picked. Obviously, there was Reece James there, John Stones, Nico O'Reilly, Concert, sometimes play out from the back, Villa. But yeah, in that game, Stones was the question mark. You know, I was thinking it was going to be Concert for Gahey, but it should have been Stones for Gahey.
Yeah,
bit rusty, yeah. Going back to the whole playing out from the back thing, Pickford is not usually used to playing that style. So I think any teams, I don't know if other teams, Croatia, thought that they were going to be playing out from the back. That's why they weren't ready to press. But I think any other team that plays England now will be pressing high.
Yeah, it was those little bits that, like, Croatia are a good opposition, but they're not the top tier that will meet in the knockout, like the later knockout rounds. Now they're not the same team they used to be.
No,
and those slight question marks of like nervousness and lack of confidence they give me when they play at the back, that makes me worried about those later stages when we play some real quality teams. They'll be fine in this group stage. Like they've ridden that out now.
Yeah, there's teams that that'll go through, and England's one of them. Yeah, so is Croatia. Yeah. Croatia will go through as well.
It's interesting with Stones, though, you say, because I was with you. I thought it should be Stones and Gahey if they're going to play out from the back.
Yeah.
That partnership would make a lot of sense, obviously. But he was a big question mark all the way through, wasn't he?
Yeah, well, Stones didn't play a whole lot of football, did he, last season? Apparently he was fit. He came out and said that he was fit as well. So, but obviously you look at City and they've got an abundance of centre-backs there. So it's Stones on his way out, and like the likes of Husanov on his way in, and Gahey on his way in. You think, that was always going to be. But playing for England, obviously, he's going to be a bit rusty, Stones. But
do you think it's just a match kind of sharpness thing rather than just like a permanent drop off?
It could be a change of like tactics, tweaking the tactics, and him not used to playing like that. It could also be the fact that he hasn't played much football and he needs to get up to scratch. But will Tuchel play him in the next game, or will he just play Gahey and Konsa?
Yeah, it's an interesting one.
Or Chalobah.
Can we? You're forgetting big old Dan Burn as well.
Oh, Dan Burn, yeah, big Dan Burn. Big Dan Burn.
You mentioned Chalobah. We might as well just jump straight to it because he's called him up, hasn't he?
He's called him up
in place of Livramento.
Yeah.
I don't want to keep questioning Tuchel because on paper there were some big question marks about his selection, but at least in that Croatia game, some of the decisions proved to be right.
Yeah.
And, as someone who just casually watches football, I was obviously wrong. But again, this call up for Chalobah just looks weird. It's just, you've called up another centre-back in place of a full-back? It doesn't...
I think that might be because he was getting questioned a lot about not taking Hall, not taking Maguire, and I think he's just gone, well, now they're definitely not. Because for me, that should have been Lewis Hall.
Should have been Lewis Hall, absolutely. Yeah, like Maguire, obviously not, but should have been Lewis Hall. And I mean, I'm sure there's a chorus of people wanting Luke Shaw in there.
Yeah, he's got his fans. That's the thing. Like Luke Shaw has his fans, and I think the problem there is he lost Livramento because of injury, and that was always going to be a danger anyway. Because I think I said last week that he's injury prone.
Yeah.
And Luke Shaw is just as injury prone. So didn't want to get it wrong with the sub, and maybe he's looked at the injury record of Chalobah and gone, you know what, this isn't bad. Although I think he was out for a long time, Chalobah.
I thought he was injured, yeah, but it doesn't offer much cover that you would want in the fullback positions.
No,
I will say, Jed Spence looked all right actually in that match. Going forward, he looked like he would offer something.
Like you said, we were texting for the whole game, and you just happened to slander him, and then he went through one goal.
I broke through and almost scored. I was like, we'll be right now. Good old Jed Spence is playing.
And he actually went through one goal as you said it.
And it was a brilliant run.
Perfect. It was perfect. I was laughing. It
shows me that even these opinions that in the show, it's just nonsense from two idiots.
Yeah, it is just nonsense from two idiots. Yeah, it's our opinion, and that's it.
Yeah. But yeah, he looked all right. I'll give him credit.
Yeah, he did look all right, and he could do a good job covering.
Yeah, yeah. O'Reilly looked great. I'll say that. Even as a Man United fan, I hate to say it, he looked really good.
O'Reilly looked really good. James, he was okay. I think from that back line, O'Reilly was the one that looked really good. And
Yeah.
Conster looked okay as well, to be fair.
Especially if they are going to keep this like play out from their penalty area, they're going to be under a lot of pressure from a high press.
Yeah.
O'Reilly's ability on the ball under pressure is so good.
Yeah.
It just looks like he'll always get you out of trouble.
He takes risks when he tries to go forward, but nine times out of 10, he wins that ball back anyway. So no wonder he's got the balls to do it, because he's like, you know what, I'll try. And if anything happens, I'll get it back.
One thing that's been glossed over massively because they won is I think it was Croatia's second goal.
Yeah.
I'm sure it's their second goal where Bellingham loses the ball.
Yeah.
Just inside in the Croatia half, and then goes down feigning an injury.
Yeah.
It was just a tough challenge, and he lost the ball
Yeah.
because he took too long on
Yeah.
it. And from that, they go forward and score.
Yeah.
Because now there's just a gaping hole in midfield.
Yeah.
It was, to me, it illustrated everything that Bellingham offers a huge amount of quality in some areas, but also poses some big question marks and some risks because of his slightly selfish way of playing.
He does, yeah. I think that's the danger with him. I think the biggest danger is the fact that, you know, the PR merchants get straight on and they like you said, glossing these players over. And it was like forgotten about.
Yeah.
Like that was forgotten about. It wasn't even talked about. I didn't see any channel talking about the fact that he lost that ball and it came from him.
Even in commentary, they didn't even talk about that. Where did this phase of play start for Croatia to score?
No.
Even the replays were showing it from like a couple of passes in. I'm like, well, no, this started because Bellingham lost the ball because he was dwelling on it too long and then went down pretending to be injured.
Yeah. I mean, a lot of that comes from Lee Dixon, but I thank the heavens that Giroud isn't on commentary.
Could you imagine like a 0-0 with Giroud on commentary?
Yeah. Oh my God. That would be dull as dishwater. And the games would have to be 120 minutes factory default.
Just for him to get a sentence out.
Yeah, I know a few people that talk that slow and you just like get your words out. Come on, talk.
Come on, get to the end of the sentence.
Yeah. So when you listen to Lee Dixon for 45 minutes and then at half time you got Giroud talking for 15 minutes, oh my God.
But it's all right because in the drinks break you've got Emma Hayes in the kitchen.
Yeah, Emma Hayes in the kitchen.
What are they doing?
I think that the thing is though, like they thought it was like harmless, and she probably thought as well, like, no, yeah, it's
probably
nice.
not even thought about it.
Yeah, not even thought about it until it's made like a big thing, and she's like, I am in the kitchen with my slippers on.
Sure. And like the harsh thing is, like from a tactical, like knowledgeable sense, she talks like incredibly well about the tactics.
Yeah,
her analytics of the football is like amazing.
It's the way that she like describes everything. Though she describes it in a way that a standard just person that watches football,
like a
football
fan, like
fan
us,
can understand what she's saying. Yeah, like when she was talking about Pickford, I was like, yeah, you're spot on.
Yeah, and the kind of creating diamonds throughout the pitch. It's great. I even liked it when she drew a cock on the board as well. I thought that was fantastic.
I like. No, I'm not. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it.
You want to do it?
No, I'm not. No.
But Emma Hayes in the kitchen is a fantastic addition. It's a bit like relief to Olivier Giroud.
Yeah, it was better than Olivier Giroud. Yeah, yeah, it was better than Olivier Giroud.
I don't know, the glazing of Bellingham, it does get tiresome. I don't want to feel like I'm constantly on at him, but because he's got such a high profile, and I've yet to see a huge amount that lives up to that.
That's exactly it, isn't it?
Yeah. He did have some moments, and that's always what he'll offer.
Yeah.
Which is important. Like, moments players are important, like the big moments.
It's important to remember, like, they've got an English team on commentary for an English team.
Yeah.
So you are gonna get some of that. But the rubbish about, like, the corners and stuff, it's like, come on, just
Yeah, the ballot. What was it Lee Dixon said? Declan Rice, the best corner taker in the world.
yeah, like, who voted on that? Like, where's the results for that? I didn't see that come out. Like, Lee Dixon just come up, like, taking it upon himself to go, best corner taker in the world. Says who?
When was that a measurement of anything?
Exactly. And he's a good corner taker.
Yeah,
Definitely. And that came from his corner.
Yeah.
But you don't have to, like,
You don't have to give an award for it.
you don't have to award an award for taking a corner. How many times do you watch a football game and, like, there's a good corner and you go, ooh, nice corner?
That was good. That was probably the best corner I've seen this year.
Yeah.
We should put it in for. He should be in for the Puskas Award of corners.
Puskas corner. Yeah. Yeah, but how many times do you watch a game where, like, he did jizzing over the corner?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get it.
No. Back to the Bellingham thing, the PRFC. Even his goal, right? Before he takes the shot, I was annoyed because he's in the wrong position, getting in the way of the winger, because he wanted to be on the ball.
Because he wanted to rectify the mistake he made.
Yeah.
Because, if the game ends and he's been rubbish, all that people are going to remember. Well, I say that they probably wouldn't. They probably say,
they probably wouldn't even think about it.
Look at the way he gave that ball away. Wasn't that something?
Yeah.
Like,
so unlucky the way he was injured.
Yeah. Injured for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, but his performance did not deserve praise.
That was it. The other bit in commentary, they were saying after he scores that, Bellingham to the rescue, like so many times in the past for England.
Yeah.
And I'm just scratching my head thinking, well, when is that?
Yeah.
When exactly are we talking these so many times for England?
He's had moments where, where the commentary's like, oh, so close, and this and that, and he has scored goals as well. But he's never been that player that has dug him out every time. I'd say if any player has done that, it's Harry Kane.
Yeah.
And he's had his moments when he skied that penalty. Now, that went to space, that one. But Bellingham, he doesn't deserve the... If like we're saying about Rice in the corner.
Yeah.
If anything, I would give props to Rice that game. I'd give him...
That game? Oh, the amount of recycling that he did was so impressive. Yeah. Getting the ball and recycling it very quickly, turning the ball over really quickly so they could play on transition.
Yeah.
It was so nice to watch. Yeah, he really was putting his A game up. There's a question mark over if he's carrying a knock now, or more of a knock than he was before.
He said in his post-match interview that he's been carrying it for months while he was at Arsenal.
It's his back, isn't it?
It's his back, yeah. He was having injections and everything. So when does he miss football? Like, does he miss football for England? Does he miss football for Arsenal at the beginning of the season? At some point, that's going to have to be rectified. Delete United.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, well, and De Ligt is so bad now. He's had surgery, and it's a question mark on will he play.
Yeah.
I think with the Rice situation, anyone who's got like a big question mark, Saka's obviously got a huge question mark over him injury wise. If they win their next game, I think they both don't play the third game. I think it's like a complete using of the squad.
Yeah, how much of a rest did Declan Rice have before he played this game, though?
That's a very good point. It was a good 2 weeks, wasn't it?
Yeah, so let's say he has a rest and then he plays next game. He still only managed how much did he play?
I think it was 80 minutes or so.
80 minutes.
Yeah.
So yeah, to be fair, I thought he did less than that. So that's quite good. But
yeah,
running him to the ground like that ain't ever going to be good. Let's say England get to a final and you have no Rice because you've overplayed him and he's burnt out and he's had to go for back surgery. Then I'm not saying Kobe Mainoo is not a Rice, but Kobe Mainoo is coming in.
He's a very different type of midfielder, isn't
He's
he?
a different type of midfielder. And he's coming in with. He hasn't been warmed up in the fact that he hasn't played games. I don't think he's ready to take on the.
I think Mainu is more interchangeable with Anderson.
Yeah,
in how they play. I don't know if there's anyone like Rice. Probably not in the Premier League. To be fair, there's not many people.
Probably
like
Stones.
Pushing him forward.
He does play very similar, although he's definitely not as sharp on the ball as Rice anymore.
No.
If he turns as quick as Rice turns, that's it. He's done. Biscuit leg. Go on.
Digestive legs.
Yeah,
Great.
digestive legs. God, crumbled.
Yeah, Rice is super impressive. One big question that was coming up, we brought it up before the first match, to be fair, is on the left, just up front in general, the left and the right. Start with the left, though, because Rashford comes on, scores, takes his goal very well. Did Gordon offer enough for you to be playing in front of Rashford?
The problem was that Gordon did nothing, and then I thought, no, and who's the other option? Rashford. And I thought, you're stuck now. Rashford came on, scored a goal, good goal. Like, it's it good, and it went straight under the keeper, didn't it?
It was the thing is, like, if Gordon's in that position, he probably takes that goal as well. Like,
probably,
it wasn't like it was like a bit of a bread and butter goal for someone who plays on the left, isn't it?
Yeah,
like cutting back and taking it on your right foot.
Yeah,
it was well taken. Not to take it away from.
Yeah, it was well taken. I think he should be starting the next game, Rashford.
Yeah, I think so.
I think he's earned the right to start the next game after Gordon did nothing for most of the game and Rashford came on and scored a goal. Well, how easy that was, I don't think it matters. I think that's how you encourage players to do well.
It's the momentum thing.
Yeah,
as well, isn't it?
Reward him now.
Yeah, and the few passages of play that he gets involved with, he looks very good. I mean, I'm Ozzy holding on to the thin thread that he's technically still a Man United player.
Oh, he is now, isn't he? He's back.
He's back.
You got him back. And he's not allowed to go to City or Liverpool for 40 million. But any other team in the Premier League can buy him for 40 million.
I love petty clauses like that. It's so good.
Petty clause.
Do you think he stays at United then? He said so. He was talking about it in an interview came out today. He was being asked about the Barcelona clause lapsing, them not renewing his contract or not taking the option. And he's like, I am here to talk about England, to focus on England, but if my future's at Man United, then we'll start again and I'll try my best to help the team win things. So I think he wouldn't have even acknowledged it before.
Well, this has to come from you because you're the United fan. So how would you feel about him going back to United?
I've said that all along that I think he's a good player. I want him in the team.
Take that away. Do you think it's going to cause problems like it did before, like bad egg?
Potentially. It depends. It depends on what that dynamic is like with Carrick there as the manager.
Yeah.
That it all depends, and I think it is a difference having an ex-United player as the manager, having a United kid who's come through the youth system. I think that dynamic is totally different with Carrick there than Amorim or Ten Hag. I just think it is.
I think so too. I think Amorim, let's be fair, Amorim wanted to get rid of Kobe Mainoo as well.
I remember saying to you, like, before we were doing these shows, like, if he gets rid of Mainoo, I'm going to stop watching football.
Yeah.
I cannot abide that kind of nonsense. Yeah. That's ridiculous.
I don't abide by what Mainoo's brother did, but
no.
But at the same time, it's all good now, isn't it? Passes are passing, and Mainoo's still there. Have they renewed his contract?
Yes.
So you're good for keeping him. And Amorim, he didn't have a clue, did he? So
it was useless. Yeah. Has he signed for AC Milan now?
I think he signed for AC Milan. Yeah. I think it's done.
He's a grifter, isn't he?
He is a grifter. Yeah. We'll see, won't we? Italian football might be good for Italian football. When he was at Sporting, it was Sporting. He was at, wasn't it?
Yeah.
His tactics suited that. So his tactics, 5 at the back in Italy, that's probably going to be really good.
Yeah.
And I don't know how AC Milan set up before. I'm assuming they had 5 at the back because Italian team. But
yeah, 7 at the back.
yeah, it's a lot slower, and maybe he's a decent manager there. But yeah,
we'll talk about the Premier League when the World Cup's finished.
Yeah.
There's lots. I think that the Carrick and Maresca thing's going to be interesting. There's a lot of change when you talk about like managers taking over like big clubs, big changes.
Yeah, well, I don't like you said. We'll talk about it when it starts again, but I don't think that is the rivalry. I think the rivalry is the Maresca Arteta, and I think your rivalry.
I'm holding on to this at the tailcoats.
Your rivalry is Iriola and Carrick.
Yeah, I think it is. But I want to be in the same conversation.
Yeah, you'll get there, mate. You'll get there. just take your chances when you come on like Rashford in the 85th minute. Just take your chances.
Yeah, cheers. I'm with you though. I think Rashford, back to the point with England's left side, I think Rashford should be starting the next match.
Yeah.
I just think he deserves the chance after scoring. You're right. The question then becomes about the right-hand side, because Madueke didn't look bad.
He wasn't terrible. He didn't look bad, and he looks like the best right winger that England have had for being like a right winger. They've always had an unorthodox right winger in like Cole Palmer or Foden and whoever else, but they've never had like a Bowen play there and be taken to a big competition like this.
Yeah.
Madueke looks like that. Madueke is Madueke. He's going to take it to the byline and just drag it out.
And for me, that's what I want. I'll be honest. From a winger, that's genuinely what I want. It's a bit old school.
Yeah.
But I love that from him. Get it to the byline and cut it back, or cross it in. But take on your man, create the space, run in behind. Those things, he offers a lot more of that than Saka does, especially right now.
Yeah, we talked about it last week. Saka, I don't know why they don't just close him down. And there's no way that he's too quick, because he is very sluggish. And I was watching him, and this ain't no Saka hating, but I think if I was going to go for Saka, I'd stop him going on his left foot.
Yeah.
That's just what I'd do. Stop him going on his left foot.
And it sounds like it's an Achilles injury that he's carrying, isn't it? He's been carrying...
Yeah. Him and Rice have been carrying each other.
Yeah, and obviously he's not long back from time off from injury as well.
No.
Sometimes, especially with players that rely on their pace, they never come back from...
I've said this.
Injuries like this?
When they put him on that 350 grand a week or whatever he's on, I think he's close to 350 grand, I thought.
It was something like that, yeah.
The problem that Arsenal had was they couldn't let him go, because the fans would never forgive Arsenal if they'd let him go. So then it's, do we pay him more, keep him, or do we just take the wrath of the fans and get rid? I think they were stuck, really. And I think Saka has been ran into the ground. I think two seasons ago, he was that player.
Yes.
This season he didn't show it, and he had the same GA as Phil Foden, and Phil Foden gets hate all over the shop.
It's a hilarious thing that we were looking at with when the squad was announced. It's like, look at the inputs that these players have, and Saka had the same input as Foden. Foden apparently is cooked and had the worst season of all time, and Saka's still lauded as almost as much as Rice with the Ballon corner.
Yeah, exactly. That's it. Saka came on, got an assisted Rashford, I think it was Saka, and it was a good assist.
Yeah.
But like you said, where it's bread and butter. That was a right winger's bread and butter as well.
Yeah.
But would Madueke have got that assist? I don't think he does, to be honest.
No, that's a really fair question. We talked about it last week though. It's like the options on the right aren't great, with like a half-fit Saka and Madueke, he's a traditional winger, but he's not got the same quality as what like peak Saka had, let's say.
Yeah.
They should have a Bowen as an option.
They should definitely have a Bowen there,
yeah. Or maybe, we've talked about it before.
Yeah. Ultimately, I think either of them. That's the only. You've only got them two options anyway. Just either of them. If Saka,
Yeah.
Saka ends up getting injured, I think Madueke can do just as good a job.
Or, yeah, but I mean, as you start getting deep into the competition, the games start getting condensed, rest time is lower, like, or they were lucky enough to play in what is quite a calm environment, as in there's some games at the World Cup that are like in Mexico that are super humid, over 30 degrees.
Yeah.
And like the Croatia game was like 20 odd. They didn't need the hydration break. It was just like a summer's day here.
Yeah, well, they were saying about that one day, and obviously that's so it's fair, so that they can't.
Yeah.
Teams can't come out after and go, oh, but they had a hydration break, but
like when you talk about like player fitness and some of these games, like there's a progression route that's possible now with England likely to get through their group at the top. Mexico won their second game last night, so they're going to win their group by the looks of it. And the progression route there is if Mexico, because they're through to round of 32, if they win that game, England will likely play them in the round of 16 in Mexico City.
yeah,
So then fitness becomes like paramount. You're playing in Central America.
yeah, then you need to be on it.
Then you need to be on it. So then you start to looking at like that right hand side of like Saka, Madueke, and then it becomes a problem.
Yeah, so
because you don't have options.
yeah, so how long until he starts putting Bellingham there? Because he ran from that point and scored a goal.
Yeah. It was in the way anyway. He's there.
Yeah, so how long until that happens? But that's an easy fix. You just have 10 hydration breaks. One of the commentators, I can't remember who it was, but said, have the hydration break on the opposite side of the field. That way the managers can't get in with the tactics.
There's a really one of the kind of like real geeky football channels put out a thing about like the momentum graphs of the game.
Yeah.
And then put in where the hydration breaks are. It's like you can see.
Yeah, you notice it.
And I remember saying to you in the England Croatia match, if they in the second half, the first period before the hydration break, England were dominant but didn't score.
Yeah.
It's like if they don't score now and there's the break, then it's likely that momentum shifts. So they proved it with like looking at all the games and the momentum. That break is tactically like a half time.
Yeah, yeah. I see it. Like I watch games. And I wait for that hydration break because I spotted it like a couple games in. I was like, it actually does really change it because obviously they get in there with the tactics. And
is it? I mean, just to play devil's advocate, is it a bad thing? I know it totally destroys the spirit of football, but
it makes it more interesting.
Yeah.
But also, what was talked about is stopping the clock.
Why aren't they stopping the clock? I don't understand.
Just stop the clock and start it again.
Yeah.
Like, that makes it easier rather than like adding time on at the end. Just stop the clock. And then when you start, you've got the time. There's no messing about. There's no like, oh, that was... just stop the clock. When they're playing, start it again.
I know. It's it feels like it's obviously been crowbarred in realistically so American TV can have adverts, but it's an interesting dynamics shift in this World Cup. And I wonder how much you start seeing that creeping into like parts of Europe.
But
or maybe into like UEFA competitions.
We ain't got the weather for that. Yeah, UEFA competitions.
Yeah, like Champions League.
Yeah,
and stuff.
Champions League. Yeah, in Spain and stuff. Yeah,
but like I guess Champions League matches are played at night, so probably not.
That's the reason for it, isn't it? So that it's cooler weather. But all these top stadiums have got aircon anyway.
Yeah.
So
yeah, they've all got the roof shut.
Yeah. So it makes no difference.
Here's one for you, as our resident City fan. And you touched on it a little bit earlier. Are you starting Stones or Gahey?
I'm starting Gahey. And I'm using Stones as a right back if James gets injured, or DM if Rice gets injured.
Yeah.
That's what I'm doing with Stones. They got Chalobah now as well.
Yeah.
So it sounded to me like Livramento got injured, and then he was like, oh, that's quite good because Stones looked a bit crap the other night.
It's it's clear that the physicality of this World Cup's a bit more important than I would have given it credit for ordinarily, I think.
Yeah.
And so that player fitness thing is huge, and the speed or the physical fitness. I think Gahey's just offers more than Stones.
Instantly, I think being a younger footballer helps. I think
Yeah.
just being a younger footballer helps. It's as simple as that. I think Stones is a better footballer than Gahey right now. I
Yep.
think Gahey can go very far, but Stones, he's. I would use Stones as a rotational player.
Yeah, I tend to agree with you. And the funny thing is, before the first match and before watching the other matches in the World Cup, I would have said it should be Stones and Gahey that start as the centre
Yeah,
backs.
yeah.
Just made more sense. But
Conser
yeah,
looked good. Conser deserves
he
to,
did.
like we were talking about Rashford. Give him the
Yeah,
flowers. Conser looked good.
he looked good. He looked fit. He looked like he could cope with the
Yeah,
physicality
definitely.
of it.
Yeah.
Just going through the other things that kind of stood out. Do you think that Croatia was the test that everyone's making out?
No, I think the first game's always hard because you don't know how the other team's going to play. Once they play their first game, you can analyze and go, this is how they're playing. Mm-hmm. And I think that's what's going to happen to England now. Croatia, obviously, the way they played is they're just utilising their better players. England have got class all around the pitch.
Yeah.
Croatia have got spots of, like, they're playing a 40-year-old Modric.
Wow. I mean, that was really telling, wasn't he? He was brought off at the end of the first half?
Yeah.
Or start
I think
really
so,
early
yeah.
on,
I think
wasn't
it was, I don't think he had...
that was really telling that, again, that maybe it's the physicality thing, it's the
this is
the heat and the speed.
This is where you start seeing countries fall off.
Yeah.
Like when...
It's where you start seeing older players fall off as well.
That's what I mean. I mean, obviously, these teams are going to play their star players, aren't they?
Yeah.
Modric is a star player for Croatia.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, 100%.
So...
But he was like a passenger in that midfield.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he got run over.
He got run over, barely got the ball, couldn't keep it. But then, let's be honest, you've got a 40-something-year-old Modric playing there.
Yeah.
And he's up against Anderson and Declan Rice,
Yeah.
who are like machines.
Anderson, Declan Rice and Bellingham, who are all young, strong.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was harsh to see.
Yeah, Modric is a little guy as well, isn't he? Anderson and Rice and Bellingham who are like 6 foot, whatever.
Yeah, it was sad to see because he was like a shell of his former self.
It is sad to see. It's sad to see all of these old players that.
Yeah, I mean, before this, it was kind of being lauded. This World Cup was being lauded as like the swan song, the final tournament for so many greats and all the rest of it.
Yeah.
You got Ronaldo, Messi, Neuer, Modric.
Yeah.
Like just everyone, like Dzeko at Bosnia and stuff. Like just like the list goes on.
Saka.
Bellingham.
Final swan song.
Rice with his bat.
Yeah.
Kane is another one. It's probably his last, but it's definitely his last World Cup.
Yeah.
The interesting thing is with these older players that have been kind of wheeled out is most of them have been shown up as being ineffective, slow, physically not capable, or like a hindrance to how their team are playing because of the name on the back of the shirt.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'm talking about one person in particular as well.
Yeah. We're talking about that guy.
That guy, he should not be named.
Yeah, the guy that got shown up by that other guy.
We'll start with Ronaldo because he needs to quit.
He needs to be dropped.
Yeah. And
he's never going to quit. He needs to be dropped.
Yeah, he needs. But I mean, it's a big call, isn't it? It's a big call to drop him.
Well, yeah, because we'll be on here next week and he's going to score a hat-trick and make us look like knobs.
I do not deny the fact that and I think everyone would accept, he's an incredible goal scorer. His ability to finish is fantastic. He still offers that, like, in between the 6-yard box kind of lines. He's there. But that, when we're just talking about how physical this and fast and hot this World Cup is, that we maybe weren't expecting as much, and it's really showing up the lack of options that gives Portugal.
Yeah. Yeah.
That selfish playing as well, getting in the way of, like, there was like a clear chance for Fernandes. He just gets in the way, doesn't make the right run.
Yeah. And also when his own teammate is offside and he's like, whoa. And you're like, mate, that's your player.
Yeah,
Why are you calling
where's your head
offside?
at? And it becomes very clear in our slight criticisms of Bellingham in the England teams that he has moments where he's a little bit too selfish.
Mm-hmm.
But nowhere near to the extent of like Ronaldo in Portugal, where it's just he wants to score, he wants to win, he doesn't care about the team.
That's only going to get worse because obviously he's going to be reading this stuff.
Yeah.
He's going to be reading all this stuff. He's going to see Messi scoring a hat-trick.
Yeah.
And that's going to make it worse. So if is it Martinez the manager?
Yeah.
If he doesn't drop him, he's not doing Portugal any favours.
Yeah, absolutely. He was hoping that this was his chance to go out with the bang, go out with the World Cup that's missing, the trophy that's missing from his cabinet, probably the Golden Boot. He was dreaming of that as well.
What, one final Ballon d'Or? Because you know they do that cheesy stuff. You know, if he won the World Cup and he scored a few goals, they would give it to him as this like whole, the little boy from. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Portugal look far worse with him.
They do. They do. They look far worse with him.
It's not even like playing with 10 players. It's worse than that because you've got someone who's taking up the position that someone else could be taking.
Yeah.
That's getting in the way of runs or not making the right run, so there's not the space. It's like worse than 10 players.
Whose place is he taking? Is that Gonçalo Ramos? Is he a Portuguese player?
I think so.
I think, and then obviously on the left wing, what's the guy's name? Rafael Leao.
Leao, yeah. He was on the bench, wasn't he?
Yeah. To be fair, he come on and he wasn't very good
against Dr. Congo.
Dr. Congo, yeah. But yeah, I think Gonçalo Ramos is the. Am I right, or is?
Yeah, Gonçalo Ramos. Yeah.
Yeah,
and João Felix as well.
Yeah, Felix. Yeah, well, how old's he now? He must be getting on as well. But yeah, he's taken the spot of someone that is definitely going to be a better for that game.
Yeah, yeah.
There's no way that they look at Gonçalo Ramos and think that he can't do a better job than Ronaldo. And if Ronaldo starts the next game, the pressure's on. If he doesn't score, if he doesn't do anything worthwhile in that game, then...
Well, it's all or nothing then, isn't it, for him?
Yeah, it's all or nothing. So whether Martinez drops him to save him...
What's their next game? Uzbekistan. I mean...
Yeah, what? Ronaldo up against Kusanov? No, give me a break.
Oh, I keep forgetting Kusanov's from Uzbekistan.
Yeah. Did you not see him take the cameraman out?
Yes, yeah. That was rough. That guy
that was
absolutely
rough. Yeah, he took him out. Yeah. He took Diaz out and he took the cameraman out.
The cameraman does a full somersault.
Yeah, no prisoners.
It's always as bad as the tackle of the Qatar player on the Canadian.
Yeah, it's a shame Uzbekistan. They're not a good team, but Kusanov's a good player. Then you can see him. He's thinking, oh no.
Here's the thing, though. Like, if they play him and he's ineffective again, because he'll be up against Kusanov.
Yeah.
Like, he could give him a 10-yard head start, and Kusanov would still outrun him.
Yeah. He is rapid.
He's rapid, and Ronaldo's not.
Yeah, I think he hit that camera guy at 30 mile an hour. I think he hit him at 30 mile an hour. Yeah.
Like a car. Portugal drawing with Congo is mad in itself.
Yeah. So
they've got 1 point on the board. It's conceivable they don't beat Uzbekistan if Ronaldo's playing. It's not unconceivable, is it? Inconceivable.
No.
Are they at risk of not going through?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to make that call. Because it'd be nice to see Uzbekistan go through, but I think the chances are very slim. I think there's more chance of Uzbekistan not going through than there is of Portugal not going through.
Colombia are the other team in their group. Colombia are going through. They've won their first match,
Yeah, well,
I think. Or did they draw it?
Colombia beat Uzbekistan 3-1, didn't they?
Yeah, 3-1 it was, yeah.
Yeah.
So they're through, basically. That, and because of how big the tournament is, you win a match, you're basically through, aren't you?
Yeah, because Uzbekistan are going to play Dr. Congo yet as well.
They've got to play Dr. Congo. Yeah. I think it's not controversial to say Ronaldo's cooked.
Oh, he's cooked. He's cooked. Especially when you look at Messi.
Well, by comparison, Messi scoring a hat-trick against Algeria, was it?
Yeah.
It was
Algeria, not pushovers.
Oh, good team.
Yeah, they're a good team. They are a good team.
3-0. Yeah, he's only, what's he, 38, I think he is, Messi.
39 in a week.
Wow. Yeah, I mean...
Or is he 40 in a week?
No, I think he's 39 in a week. He's younger than Ronaldo, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
And it wasn't just like tap-ins. It wasn't like Ronaldo's kind of hat-tricks that you expect, like pop up for a corner and head it in, or like knock in from 6 yards. It was like still classic kind of Messi goals.
Yeah. It was classic. Oh, he's back.
Yeah.
I was looking at it going, he's going to take the Ballon d'Or, this guy, isn't he?
He might do. If they win the World Cup again, and he's like in the conversation for Golden Boot, as part of that, which he is already with 3 goals.
Yeah.
He's definitely in the conversation for the Ballon d'Or. I think the more interesting or appropriate kind of conversation right now is the Golden Boot in general. That suddenly looks like it's going to be super competitive.
I think Kane's leading it, isn't he? I think Kane...
No, Messi... What, leading...
The Ballon d'Or?
No, Golden Boot.
Oh, Golden Boot, sorry.
Before the World Cup.
Yeah, has he scored the most goals of...
Messi's got a hat-trick, hasn't he? So he's got 3.
Yeah. I think you're right, to be honest. I think Messi...
Do you think he gets it? Oh, I mean, it's obviously Haaland, but Argentina are likely to go further, aren't they?
Yeah, Argentina likely to go further. I think Haaland scores a lot of goals between now and when they go out, to be honest. It's whether Messi can keep it up. They seem to be building the team around him anyway, playing around him.
If he, the thing that's interesting with Messi is obviously he plays in America.
Yeah,
there is definitely an advantage there for him being used to the environment.
Yeah. Also, there's teams players from hotter countries, and
it's true. He's already top of the top goal scorers with 3 goals.
Yeah.
The guy from Canada, because they beat Qatar 6-0, didn't they, yesterday?
Who was the guy from Canada now?
Something David.
Oh, Jonathan David.
Jonathan David, that's it, yeah. Yeah, well, they won 6-0, didn't they? Did you see the match?
No, I think I seen highlights, but I didn't pay any attention to it.
Yesterday, there was like a bunch of like dull matches, and the last one was Qatar-Canada. And I watched 2 of them, and Qatar-Canada's on in like that one of the fixtures like 2 a.m. I'm like, I can't be bothered. I've seen enough like not great football today.
Yeah, I'd already resigned to not watching yesterday's games, to be honest.
Yeah,
I was like, this is going to be my day off from football today. Because it starts again.
Bosnia, Switzerland was all right. Actually, it was 3-1 Switzerland, wasn't it?
Yeah. Who's playing right now? Scotland, Morocco, is it?
Is that on at the moment?
I think that's on right now. Scotland, Morocco. I think it started at 11.
It is. Morocco are currently leading 1-0 as we talk.
Yeah.
And USA, Australia happened. 2-0 to USA.
Has that happened today?
Stronger.
Yeah. So they've won twice now. They won 4-1 their first game, was it?
Yeah. And Mexico beat. I saw that Mexico beat South Korea 1-0. That was one of the worst matches of all time.
Yeah.
But Mexico through. Scotland, Morocco. How did we get to that? I can't remember what the thread was. The top scorers.
The train of thought was Messi. Could he win Ballon d'Or? And then
I think he can get the Golden Boot at the World Cup.
Yeah, I think he could get the golden boot. Depends how far they go as well.
Yeah,
Like, obviously,
yeah.
there's teams that look stronger than Argentina. Don't ask me how I got to that conclusion. Like, they won their game, they did their business.
Yeah, but it's how they look as well, isn't it? Like France looked more convincing, even though
Fran-
the result wasn't.
France just looked like they turned a switch on, and it was
Yeah,
like, wow.
yeah. There was a whole extra gear, wasn't there? And they suddenly they just raced away.
And they got
but they've got the players, haven't
the
they?
squad depth for France is ridiculous.
Ridiculous. Yeah.
They've got, like Livermore gets injured and we're calling Chalobah up.
Yeah, yeah,
And they've just got like 2 players for every position.
yeah. They look super impressive.
Yeah.
Germany obviously won their first game 7-1 against Curacao.
Yeah.
I mean, they might as well have been playing milkman. To be fair, the fact they let in a goal was embarrassing.
Yeah.
It's like embarrassing.
Yeah. It's a good win because it's their first
Yeah.
game, so it's like a statement. Yeah, we're here to play. But let's not forget they got Wirtz. Like, they got Wirtz in the middle, and Wirtz is not that effective.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
I don't know if that gives him the confidence to go on and be the Wirtz that was at Leverkusen. But yeah,
Yeah, I don't buy into it. I buy into it as much as like England winning 4-2 against Croatia is like
Yeah.
a new dawn. It's
Yeah.
just not.
it's not.
Croatia crumbles, and if you take away that dodgy penalty in a corner, it was 2-2.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know you can't do that, but like,
Well, you can though.
let's be real. Let's be real about it. It wasn't as good as we're making out.
You can though, because in another game where they don't get the corner or the penalty, and yeah, it's a good corner. Like we've talked about, it's an award-winning corner.
The Ballon corner.
The Ballon corner. But let
Who's getting the golden corner flag?
yeah, I mean, you can't say you can't say like, oh, just take them goals away. But what we're saying is, hypothetically, those 2 goals, you take those away, and you look at the style of play that England are playing. Can they score those types of goals against a better opposition? That's what we're trying to say.
Yeah, and you go like the penalty. Kane's first attempt, he misses it, and it has to get retaken because the goalie came off his line by half a yard. Let's be honest about it. I was happy that it happened, but let's be honest.
It wasn't that in the end, was it? It was Vardiol encroaching.
encroachment.
Yeah, that's what the reason was in the end, because they went back and they seen that the keeper wasn't off the line. That's what they were checking for. But in the end, they seen the Vardiol encroaching, and they were like, so it's a retake anyway.
The retake.
Lucky, yeah.
They were very lucky. I'm very happy as an England fan that it happened,
Yeah.
but I was very lucky. Yeah, take it away, and it was they scrape a draw against quite an average-looking Croatia team.
Yeah.
And they go much the same with Germany and Curacao. Like 7-1, everyone's like, "Oh, Germany are here." You're like, "I don't know. I watched that match. It was pretty embarrassing."
The message is, don't get carried away.
Don't get carried away. Yeah. I mean, USA won 4-1 against Paraguay in their first match. They've just won their second match against Australia. Does that mean they're going to win the World Cup?
Exactly.
I mean, they've scored 6 goals.
Yeah. Obviously, weaker oppositions, but not to their level.
The other one that I was surprised that people were shocked about was the Belgium-Egypt match.
Yeah, I don't understand why there was so much shock around this game. Egypt, good team.
Really good team. Egypt are always a good team. They always are. They always turn up for like these tournaments as a good team, and of course they've got some really good players as well.
Yeah. Problem with Salah. Maybe he's starting to age a little bit. Like he was
Try too hard.
He's aging anyway, but he's actually aging in his football now. Like you can see it. But that's players like that. All they do is just drop back a little bit.
Yeah.
For players like Marmoush to run through.
Yeah. Yeah. I think if you're honest about the on paper players, I think probably Egypt were going into that as slightly the better team.
I think names wise, like you look at like your De Bruyne's, And Doku's still a fresh name, and Doku's not like the player that you think, yeah, he's gonna pull you out of there. And that right back from Egypt, he had him locked down. That was a good right back. He's going to go to a Premier League team. That Egyptian right back, he's going to a Premier League team. If he isn't already there, I haven't looked where he's at. But yeah, he locked Doku down, and yeah, maybe props to the Egyptian manager. Maybe he just looked at Doku and said, "Yeah, we're going to make you."
Yeah, well, you're obviously the important part to create depth in behind. We'll just lock you down. What was the most impressive first match for you? Was it the Argentina one, or do you think there's other kind of dark horses to watch out for?
The most impressive team in that first round. I don't know, to be honest. Like, looking at it, Argentina did what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
Like, Argentina did. You expect Argentina to do that. For me, it's Norway.
Yeah, I thought you'd say that. You're not biased at all, are you? It's not because of certain
Erdegaard. Oh, Haaland. Oh,
such a big Erdegaard fan.
I thought the whole Norway team, to be honest, was really good.
Shout out first of all to they definitely have the best kit at the World Cup by a million miles.
Yeah,
it's beautiful.
Yeah, it's a nice kit.
The fans are cool. The atmosphere they created was great. And
going back to the fans, there's only so much of that rowing I can watch, though. I get it. Yeah, I get it. It's like the Poznan in it. They show the part when City's doing the Poznan. It's like, do the Poznan, but it's like you see them all. They're like, whoo, like, and you're like, you must be shattered. They've all gone on with tennis elbow.
One guy with a drum.
Yeah.
I will say the really interesting thing is a lot of the smaller teams have turned up with absolutely their A game, which is not always the case. In Norway playing Iraq, like Iraq turned up and for a minute looked really good.
Yeah.
Like genuinely looked like they were going to offer something to the match.
Yeah.
They've still got blown away in the course of 90 minutes, as tends to be the case.
Yeah.
But I've been surprised. I've been encouraged by the amount of like good performances from smaller teams has been.
Yeah.
In general.
Yeah, I think a lot of it has to do with the transfer market right now.
Do you think there's players playing for the shop window?
I think there's players playing themselves into the shop window, and I think that they know. Look at Anderson, right? 130 million. Look at Mateus Fernandez, 85 million.
85, yeah.
And you got these like players because the teams are going to be looking out at this World Cup going, I could get a bargain here. Yeah. I could get a steal. I could get a 25 million player that's worth 80 million if he goes to like an Aston Villa, plays out of his skin for a season, and then we want him. Mm-hmm. And I think now more than ever, there's players that are looking at that going, you know what? If I could play out of my skin, I could get a move to a Premier League team, even if it's like a Coventry.
Yeah.
Next year, Arsenal will be looking at him and looking to pay 90 million.
Yeah. Yeah, there probably is an element of that. But it's encouraging to see in general smaller teams just having a go.
Yeah.
You look at the Norway-Iraq match, like on paper, there's no chance I'd see Iraq even getting anywhere near a goal in that game.
No.
The quality that Norway have should blow them out the water. But even with that, it was encouraging to see Iraq do something, but also Norway did blow them out the water.
Norway blew them out the water, yeah. Norway are a very good team. Like,
do you think they could be the shock team for this tournament?
I said last week.
You said it before.
I said last week that Belgium were my outside team, but I've always said that Norway are a good team. They whatever they were playing during last season, like in that competition, Norway looked good then. And I think the weakest player in their team is actually Erdegaard. I think Erdegaard, honestly.
You love dunking on the Arsenal players.
Pre-season, Erdegaard looked good. Get into a World Cup, and it's like, what has happened to you, Martin?
The real interesting one will be to see the Senegal match, Norway-Senegal, because Senegal were my call for the kind of dark horses.
Yeah.
they got smashed by France 3-1, to be fair.
It's France, to be fair.
It's France, which is everyone's favourites to win this World Cup.
Yeah.
I think for the most part, they do look like the best team.
Can I say there's a very similar thing to Portugal going on there, except for the fact that they haven't got a replacement for Mane.
Yeah,
Like no one comes in and does better than Mane.
No.
Whereas a Portugal player comes in and does better than Ronaldo.
Yeah, that's absolutely fair. But you know, I'm just an idiot who watches football, which is absolutely also played out by my fantasy football team for this World Cup.
Oh yeah, let's get on to that.
For those if you have got this far, we set up our fantasy teams on the FIFA site, and the rule was you had to pick your team at the start, and you're not allowed to change it throughout the whole World Cup. So it's kind of realistic because I wouldn't change it anyway because I'm too lazy or I'd forget.
I forget. I always forget.
I forget every time.
I always forget.
My upset is on my bench is the Mexican goalkeeper, and he's had 2 clean sheets in the 2 matches, and I don't get his points. Also, is how stupid the scoring system is because apparently strikers are massively favoured.
Didn't you get 14 points with Kimmich?
I got 8 points for Kimmich.
Oh, did you only get 8?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was 14. I looked the other day. I thought it was 14.
No, he got 8. He's on your bench. So, unsurprisingly, Nevins is in the lead.
Yeah.
64 points to my 57. Almost entirely driven by Erling Haaland, though. I'm going to say he got you 34 points.
Yeah, that's points. Yeah, and he did get an assist stolen from him as well.
So it would have been even higher.
It would have been even higher. And
you've got him set as your captain as well.
Yeah. I feel hard done by that Elise. Didn't get... is he my vice-captain?
Elise is your vice-captain, yeah.
Yeah.
How do you set a vice... I haven't got a vice-captain. How have you done that?
It just automatically did it. I thought, that's exactly what I'd do.
I haven't got one. Oh, well, there you go.
Yours must be on the bench. Yours must be the keeper.
Well, the thing that's really doing my head in is that I was torn between like play this with your gut instinct or like try and like be tactical about how long players are going to go into the tournament and stuff. And there was a few. I looked at Mexico's games that they were at home, and I thought I reckon they're going to be all right defensively at home.
Yeah.
The other one was I watched Germany USA friendly and another Germany match, and the whole time they're just playing through Havertz.
Yeah,
it was like, I should pick him up front because they're going to score some goals.
Yeah.
And then when it came to finally doing the 11, I put Havertz on the bench. He's got 13 points. And my actual other striker is Alvarez, who did absolutely nothing. Did nothing in the Argentina match.
It's weird, isn't it? Like you'd expect a £150 million player to be doing things in the World Cup.
Yeah, you really would.
I feel hard done by Elise only getting 6 points.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, I don't understand the scoring system. Like O'Reilly gets 1 point. I think he was one of England's best players, so I don't know what they're scoring on. Anderson somehow's got 7. I don't know what that's for.
Oh, you got Anderson, haven't you?
I've got Anderson in my midfield.
I think when I was laughing at you for picking like midfielders that don't really do a whole lot. Yeah, I should have checked the rules first because my Elise got less points than your Anderson.
Oh yeah, just looking at that. My only saving grace was Kane up front. Thank God for that because he got me 26 points.
Well, not quite Haaland numbers, but yeah.
No, he's up there. Yeah,
got some points.
Yeah, I think. Well, I wish I could make some transfers, but I did promise I wasn't going to change this.
And I definitely won't because I can't log in.
You've lost your account.
I've lost my login, and I tried to click. I forgot my password, and I just checked all my emails. I was like, yeah, it's gone. It's in the abyss.
Which is the other thing that happens with fantasy teams.
Yeah, which that always happens as well, and that's what's happened. So, yeah, live by the sword.
Well, so round 1, you're winning. We'll see what's happening by the end of round 2.
Yeah.
What is your call for the second round of games? What's your kind of? You think we're going to see any big changes happening, or
for our teams specifically?
Yeah, for England, and not for your ultimate, your fantasy team.
Just for teams in general.
Yeah, anything you're looking out for.
I think Saka starts. I think Rashford starts. I think Stones is benched for Gahey. And I'd like to see Trafford play instead of Pickford if they're going to play the way they are.
I'm with you, particularly the Trafford thing. I think if they're going to play this tiki-taka, play out from the back, kind of drawing press onto them, then I think Trafford's a better call.
I think Pickford did a good job, but I think this is where, like I said earlier, other teams, they're going to press high now.
Well, it's going to be interesting, isn't it? Because obviously Ghana's a completely different kettle of fish to Croatia. Are England going to play in the same way, or are they going to be expected to be
I've got to say,
more dominant in possession?
Ghana, they're not it.
No, that's what I mean. Like, are England going to be more in possession?
Yeah.
Having to dominate the game more, which obviously then you can't be playing on the counter attack.
I think that is going to be 5-0 to England.
Think so.
Yeah. Did you watch?
I've got a horrible feeling it could be a draw.
Did you watch Ghana the other night at 4:30 in the morning?
Against Panama, no.
Yeah,
Funnily
I
enough,
did.
that wasn't top of my list.
Right till the end to watch that goal at 95 minutes, whatever. I was like, Jesus, I waited up. Do you know why I was watching it? Semenyo. And I was like, I will watch it for Semenyo. I'm not biased. But
A little bit. That's fine.
a little bit. But yeah, I watched it and I thought,
What did they look like? Rubbish.
I
didn't watch it at all.
It looked like a League Two game.
Yeah. I can imagine Panama are pretty rubbish.
Yeah, they were both pretty rubbish.
All right. Okay.
Like they lost the ball every time. It was like plumbers and painters were playing football.
This South Korea Mexico match was a bit like that today. That specifically South Korea, who going into this looked like a really good team.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think what their first match was. They looked all right. It was Czech Republic, wasn't it?
Oh yeah.
They looked really good. Like they're playing really fluent football. Honestly, it was like Plumbers League.
Yeah.
It was like the Johnson's Paint Trophy. It was just horrific.
Yeah. And I do like the group stages,
Yes.
but not for games like that.
No.
Because I want excitement all the time. I'm like, oh come on, give me some like smooth, nice looking football, some nice transitions,
or at least like a basketball match of a game where it's just like they're just slugging it out.
Yeah, you know that through ball that Elise put through for Mbappe when they said, "Oh, he's just come alive," and you're like, "Oh yeah, that was all Mbappe, wasn't it?"
That's more about the glazing of the commentary, a bit like the
Yeah,
Bellingham
that
thing,
was
the glazing
more-
with Mbappe.
That was more Elise.
It was one of the best assists you'll see.
Yeah,
Like the perfect ball, weight, precision, cutting through the line. It was just great.
It was crazy. He's crazy.
And they
Elise.
barely even mention it. They barely mention it.
No, they just said he's come alive. On about Mbappe because
Mbappe,
they want this rivalry, don't they? They want this striker
they
battle.
want the big names.
They want the Haaland, the Mbappe. They asked Haaland, "Do you think you're the best striker?" He said, "Well, no, because they got more goals than me." So
I love that.
yeah, straightforward, isn't it? No, when I get more goals, come back.
Yeah. Yeah, they want the rival because they want to go into the big matches towards the end, like England v Argentina, England v France, and it's like Kane versus Mbappe.
Yeah, Brazil.
They want that kind of
Brazil looked a bit flat as well.
very flat. Yeah, but then when you think about who have they got that's going to offer some Cunha? I mean, what's the?
Well, if they want someone to miss a penalty, we know who that is.
It's been a minute since you mentioned it, actually, so it took me a second.
Yeah, yeah.
Good.
Don't forget.
Don't forget, yeah, there was this penalty shootout that happened.
Yeah, don't forget.
Yeah, well, I want to know, have you done your fantasy team this week? Did you mess up as bad as me?
You know what? All I want from them is to like, subscribe, and come back.
Great, and come back. Great plug.
Come back.
Love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, joining the conversation down in the comments down below. Yeah, like it, subscribe it, and I guess we'll see you same time next week.